Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just responding to the backlash that I saw for R. Kelly making his little announcement about his show he had a few days ago. And it just bothers me that this man, he can't do nothing. He can do absolutely nothing without being wrong at this point. And it's all because of that bullshit ass docuseries. He should sue everybody involved. Everybody, including the media that's encouraging this bullshit, and everybody that participated. Period.
I got an event to do tonight in Springfield, Illinois. So I want the media to take it easy on me, man. This is how I got to get paid now for right now. So I got to go do this event, and it's a party. So when you see me in the club with a couple of drinks in my hand and chilling, please take it easy.
I see this so different than you.
So it's just crazy. I'm listening to these people commentate, and the first thing they want to say is, oh, he's just doing this for publicity. That's the only reason why he said something. But had he just went and did his performance and the paparazzi got a picture of him with a glass in his hand and maybe some women around, guess how they would have portrayed it? Same way when he got out of jail and went to McDonald's and got something to eat. Next thing you know, he out looking for more girls. Like, damn, what would you do when you get out of jail? The first thing you want to do, go get something to eat. Duh. But again, how the media wants to keep portraying everything negative. And then they want to say, oh, there weren't many people in the club, blase, blase. They only zoomed in to show the people in the club, but people are asking for their refunds and all this other stuff. Like, at the end of the day, why is that news? I just got an alert on some real news about the guy from WikiLeaks leaking personal information. Where is TMZ on that? Like, y'all got so much to talk about on fake bullshit, but where's the real news? At this particular point, it don't seem like R. Kelly can do anything. If he do this and don't explain himself, y'all gonna say this. If he do this and explain himself before he does it, he just want publicity and blase blase. Like, be for real. So I'm not going to speak on what everybody had to say about R. Kelly's post. But one person in particular that rubbed me the wrong way was Wendy Williams. Because a few months ago, she was in tears crying about R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. Talking about how she would like to sit down with him. Alright, so fast forward, now she's talking about she doesn't think he's taking things serious and blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going to go in depth about what she's saying, but if you just quickly search the things that she's said over the course of the last few months, you would notice she is so wishy-washy. 1 minute, she feels so bad for him. She doesn't believe the alleged accusers. The next minute, she's just going with what the media says. So, I just find it odd that she switch her roles that quick, and I feel like she did that because she feels some type of way that she didn't get the interview she wanted, that instead Gayle King got that interview. And so now, of course, she's more interested in her ratings. But since she wants to be the hot topics lady, why don't you tell your audience about some of your secrets? Let's just take a look at this.
with Keith Edmonds. Now, Keith is the brother of Wendy Williams' husband, Kevin Hunter. He messaged us. He said he wanted to speak to the audience about his story, what's going on with him. So, Keith, how you doing?
Fine, sir. Yourself?
Oh, I'm doing great. So, Keith, what brought you to the platform? What made you want to say, you know what, I want to tell people my story?
Basically, I had a situation dealing with my daughter. Okay, me, my baby's mother, and my daughter was living together, and I went to work one day in the news and on the web and stuff like that. Like, I don't remember any of that. It was all, we always in truth had fun. We were together. Would they have a little spat here and there? Yeah, but not.
Now, if you want to hear this whole interview, that's why I left the information included so that you can go and look it up. You can go and check that out, but the point in me showing you this was not to focus on the interview itself, was just to point out the fact that Wendy Williams knows a lot of pedophiles. So it's just hypocritical for her to sit here and ride this R. Kelly hate wave right now.
No more than any other couple. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But that's when I was around. Now, what happened behind closed doors when I wasn't around, I don't know.
Yeah, I was just saying, because, you can't just treat people evil like that. That's just evil to me. You can't, especially when you got the means. I understand you don't have the means to help a person, but
yes,
if you do, and you're worth millions of dollars, or with your spouse and stuff like that,
yes,
then it's just utterly wrong to do that. There's no justification for that. It's nothing you could say, well, I was dealing with the issue of my kid, because these days it's not the old days. We could pick up a phone, we could email, we could talk, we could, tell the bank, hey, wire money. We can do it. It's like this now. It's not the old days.
Yes, sir. And again, like I said, I love my nephew to death. Unfortunately, I wasn't here for a good part of his life because they were up there and I'm down here. And again, because our relationship was strained, I didn't really keep in contact with him. But I love that little boy to death. Or that young man, excuse me. Mm-hmm. I would have never, even to this day, I would never let him languish in a situation I can help him get up out of. You understand?
Yeah, correct. Correct.
And the only reason why I wouldn't lay my life down for him is because I got a daughter and probably still would. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I don't get it.
Yeah, I get you, because like you said earlier, whatever beef we got going on, we put that stuff to the side for the kids. We can pick that up later after we take care of the situation, with the children, because the children don't need to see our little stuff that we got going on. So now, before we wrap this up, what would you like to say to the audience, about the situation, or would you like them to know if we wrap up?
Well, I definitely want people to know, and this is dealing more so with the 1 million fathers aspect of your show. I definitely want people to know, even when it seemed like, you can't pull it off, persevere, because there is a strong chance that you could get your child, depending on what state you're in. In the circumstances on how you lost your child, if the mother, has custody. Do research. The way I got my daughter back was by going off of the things that she told me and doing research on my own. It's not like the lawyers had to go, dig up stuff on her and all that other stuff. No, I dug up stuff. I provided all that information. So, help the lawyers is what I'm saying. If you're vying for your child, custody of your child. As far as being a relative of a celebrity, like you said, dude, I'm like you. I would think, hey, if you came up, we're all going to come up a little bit. I don't expect to live off of you, But you would think, you would come up a little bit. I don't think that's being entitled or whatever have you, but don't think that. Don't think that. And sickness is sickness, man. There's a lot of behavioral disorders, the psychological disorders that people have, and they can still function. You understand what I'm saying? Jeffrey Dahmer worked in a Hershey plant, and from what I understand, he was an excellent employee. So, I know I bounced all around the place, but, try and keep that in mind. I'm just springboarding off of my situation,
So let's just take a quick look at how Wendy Williams has bounced back and forth in her position about R. Kelly. So she went from being a longtime friend and supporter, defending him, to the advertisers threatening to pull out of her talk show if she doesn't stop her public support for R. Kelly. Then when she sees Gayle King's interview, she of course wants to talk about it some more. And now she wants to sit here and play retarded, talking about she doesn't think R. Kelly knows how much trouble he's in. Like, I just wish she just shut the hell up and don't say nothing else about R. Kelly until she get her stuff together. So I'm going to wrap this video up with this. If you saw some of the TMZ videos and other sources, they were making fun of how there were so few people in the club and blah blah blah. And at this point, R. Kelly can neither turn left nor right without being wrong, according to the media. And it's funny that this old puppet face beast right here is talking about, oh, R. Kelly should be able to make his money. Oh, now you done got your money. You good with R. Kelly making his money. Nonetheless, you were just hollering mute R. Kelly. Like, this whole thing is a fucking joke. So then they turn back around and say R. Kelly makes a fortune at a 1-hour gig. Well, clearly the media doesn't know what a walkthrough is. And that's all he was booked to do, is a walkthrough, which if you've ever been to any club, you pretty much ain't gonna see the celebrity but a few minutes, and they get paid lots of money. But first thing y'all did was run on here and bash him like, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that. Oh, there's only 50 people in the club. Then you got to come back and say, oh, he made a fortune. Like, shut up and let's talk about the real issues, like Wendy Williams. Since you like commenting on everybody else's business except your own, what's up with Charlemagne and his case? What's up with that? Why did you never speak on that like you speak on R. Kelly? Huh? What's up with Diddy? We all know he got you fired from the show you were doing. So, that's why you ain't gonna speak on Diddy. I forgot. Okay, moving on. What's up with Trump? Everybody knows he around here grabbing everybody by the PUSSY. Yet, see his position. Tiger, let's talk about it. Harvey, let's talk about it. Russell, what's going on? We doing all this to mute R. Kelly. What's going on with the real people at play? This is all a diversion. And if y'all can't see that by now, just keep watching, because I got plenty more to show you. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and share, because I will be back with some more.